white flag waving, this is to the bitter end. Cause this is what I live for, I never quit, no, no, this is what I live for. I take another swing so I never miss, no, no, this is what I live for. It's time to kiss the ring, oh, I'm trying to get cold. Cause this is what I live for, this is what I live for. I never quit, no, no, this is what I live for. So what's the damage? If you got bones with what I said, I didn't plan this, but I'll keep going till I'm dead. I don't need company, no, I'll ride alone instead. You might want something, cause you're cleaning up my mess. I don't wanna see that white flag waving, this is to the bitter end. What I live for, I never quit, no, no, this is what I live for. I take another swing so I never miss, no, no, this is what I live for. It's time to kiss the ring, oh, I'm trying to get cold. Cause this is what I live for, this is what I live for. I never quit, no, no, this is what I live for.
So we have camera A, which is me here on this loader. We have camera B, which is Mickey over there doing his thing, and then we have camera C, which is the camera sitting across the set that y'all see Pup going in front of. Alright, so something I want to talk, and I got the lavalier mic set up inside my loader here. It's clipped to my chest, and then I got my transmitters and everything going, so I'm hoping everything is working correctly. This is my first time doing this. But what we're doing here, we're cleaning up this first thinning that we had started from 2 years ago. What you actually see me picking up right here is not bad stuff, but there's only like a half a drag of it every once in a while. That's pretty decent. Then the rest of it is just trash. But I picked the wood up over here. This is how we discovered to do our wood efficiently and quickly, is we will set both loaders up like this. We'll take my loader and pull it out in the set where it's kind of out of the way, and I will dig the trash and cut the tops, and then whatever limbs it knocks off of the trees as I'm picking it up, or pulling it through my delimber, I mean. You know, that's just bonus. I don't necessarily try and sit here and delimb. So y'all watch, we'll put it in the, get it unhung. We'll put it in the delimber. We'll close the knives, we'll split the bucket full, try and rake out some trash, come back, do it again. Oh, we lost one. We'll do that a couple, 3 times, seeing if we can get the vines out of it that may be in it. There we go. We got most of them that time. One more quick pass just because I see. Never mind, he come right on out. And then go down and grab again, regroup that. And vines are hung on the butts, but that's okay. Pull it up to where the tops are, what I think's 3 inches, cut it off, hand it to Mickey, and anything left he runs through the box, as y'all seen him doing over there now. So what I want to talk about today is something I've been asked a couple different times, and I don't know, I've kind of answered it through some comments, but I've kind of also ignored it just because it's a subject that'll never happen out here. One, and this seems to be the biggest one that gets repetitively asked, why do we not have a track loader? And I know the reason I'm getting asked that, because Tim and them have one, and you know, that's the most widely seen logging channel, other than probably Goodson's, and they have track loaders. So the biggest reason we don't have a track loader is for what one track loader costs. I could buy a loader and a half mounted on a trailer with a pull-through delimber to go with it. Is it necessarily the best option all the time? No. Could I use a track loader sometimes here and there? Yeah, sure. We could use some track loaders here and there and yonder and make it work. Most especially when it goes to getting wet. The other thing, the reason why we don't have track loaders is they do not sell them to you comboed with a pull-through delimber like you see on the end of my loader here. Why don't they? I don't know. Most people that buy track loaders are not using them for processing. They're using them for loading trucks or shoveling wood, you know, up mountains or out of swamps or wherever. Now see the A53 there going by. When it does that. That stuff ain't got no bark on it, and you just hang those trees just the slightest little bit, and it becomes a pain. It starts sliding wood all over the place. One of the good things about delimbing like this, when there's a truck here, you can kind of fudge a little bit on them, on the butts. Go back and grab that one. How much trash is in them? Well, it ain't gonna go. Screw it, she'll fall out. But you can leave a little bit of extra trash in there, and Mickey will grab the trashier stuff that I'm laying over here for him and put it in the middle of the load, and it's taken care of. But anyway, the biggest reason we don't have a track loader is because of cost. I mean, it's just that's simply put. Our application does not pay enough money to invest in a track loader. Alright, that's as simple as I can put it. Would it be nice to have one? In some applications, yes. In other applications, no. Just say for easy figures, and I'm not going to be really far off from realistic numbers, these 234Bs that we have, they're somewhere around $200,000. So just say you purchase a 234B for $200,000. It comes set up with your choice of delimber, which is usually a 264 Ultra, like what you see on mine, or like what's out there on Mickey's is a 496 CSI. That's not a Riley, for those of you that have asked if that's a Riley. It's not a Riley. Oh, missed another one. Go back down. There she goes. She finally saw it do it. Anyway, you can spend $200,000 and have a machine that's ready to go to work. The track loaders are somewhere around $350,000, maybe even closer to $400,000 now. And then you're still going to spend another $100,000 or so and get a trailer mounted, because it's going to have its own little motor deal set up out there and everything else. I think they're around 100, probably 90 for sure, thousand to put a tag along pull-through delimber on the job to go with that, and then it's going to be hell to set that thing up because it's going to be not right and everything else, and most especially in my area where it's wet, it's going to be just a nightmare hassle. So it's just not applicable. Yeah, it's just not going to work for my application. There we go. I can't say the big words all the time. But anyway, that's the biggest reason we don't use one. Is it it's just simply costs too much for our stuff. And same thing with the processor. Well, before I get on the processor thing, this loader here I'm running has 21,000 hours on it. And by the time you put 21,000, I mean, not saying a track loader won't work that long. It will, but you'll be had way more clear money, if that makes sense, because instead of having $400,000 to pay back, you only had $200,000 to pay back. So you got your machine paid off longer or sooner, and the years that you get to work the machine with no notes and everything like that, you make more money off of that machine over the same amount of years as you would a track loader. And you can produce a good loader in, and even in this kind of wood right here, he can do me 10 loads a day. It's just a thing of having a good one, and then to boost your production numbers, you have an old paid for one like this, and you just set it off on the side. Don't use it all the time unless you absolutely have to. And whenever you have to use it, you just, the only thing it's costing you is a little bit of diesel, as the operator is already here. So, the track loader deal it would never work for us. If we had a clear-cut job and had a processor and stuff like that, yeah, it'd be badass to have. They'd probably be badass to have right now, but why would you go spend more money to make the same money to end up with less money at the end of the year? That's what I'm getting at. And it's the same way with a processor. A processor in this stuff right here, I couldn't tell you what one would make, but I can guarantee you, he's not going to, you see that bucket I got right there? That processor ain't going to pick all that up at one time and process, he's probably going to pick up 3 or 4 sticks of that at a time. And a loader and a chambers delimiter are still cheaper than processor. When you look at what's in Mickey's bucket, you see what he's got right there. You see what he's putting in that box. That's a whole tigercat log bucket he's cramming off in that box. You ain't gonna process that all at one time with that processor. Now that little bit bigger stuff we get in, sure, that stuff would be, or that would be great for that kind of stuff. But we don't always stay in that kind of stuff. We stay about a 50-50 split. So we have to have something that can be versatile. And that processor's not always going to be versatile. I mean, they're cool. I think they're cool as all get out. They don't belong in my application that we're doing. So hopefully that explains to a few of y'all that have asked, or I've had one guy repetitively ask why I don't have a track loader, and I answered it. Y'all got to ride on the loaders and watch us do our thing, and y'all see the track cutter over there doing his thing, and y'all got to watch us load a truck now, and that's probably going to be all y'all get for today. We might do a little bit at the end of this video, seeing what kind of update we have on the John Deere skidder, because right now they are over there doing the injectors on it. I think they decided to go ahead and change all 6. And then I'm going to talk some more on that issue in another video, because that's a whole other video in itself, I feel like. And but those of you that come in here and you think you're super mechanics and know all and should have done this, okay, yeah, hindsight is 20/20, guys, for one. And for two, without getting too deep into it, what my skidder actually did was a freak accident thing that has never been seen by any of our technicians down here. So too deep in it, but I just, y'all be nice in the comments. That's about all I'm getting at. So, just cleaning my trash up here, getting my set back clean. And I'll let y'all watch that 853 over there. All we have left is everything you can see to over where the 853's at. It's a long, narrow strip. We're gonna finish this today. Should. And yeah. He's over there, he's got these little rows running how that pile of wood's through. He's got those little rows over there running like that. And then if you look over here, the direction he's going, they're going to be skidding that direction. So he's going over here, cutting those short rows, going that direction. But all right, we got pup loaded. I don't know how long that took. I know I've been rambling on for 10 or 12 minutes, maybe longer, but y'all hang tight. We'll come back this evening and wrap the video up and give y'all an update on how our day went. But right now, everything's rocking and rolling pretty good. Michael's skidding all by himself with that tigercat, and that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's number 7 for the day already, and it is 10:26. So, y'all look at that tigercat skidder. Just look at it. It ain't as big as our John Deere, but we're just gonna start calling her Old Faithful, because every time I need her, she's there. But all right, guys, I'll be back. Let's check out them clouds rolling the way they are. We got a pretty good storm coming in. It's fixing to be doing things around here. But on the positive side, is there a load of wood still over there? Half load, well, between, yeah, there's a load basically here. We started, as y'all saw in yesterday's video, with absolutely zero. Not the first stick even in the set to even be tried to be processed. Nothing. And we've loaded one just left was number 10, and it's 2:30. Yeah.
2:30, 2 more to go, babe.
Yep. We'll be done 12, which I don't know if Puppy's gonna make it back. He said it was probably gonna be like 4:30, 5 o'clock before he can get back now, as bad as that meal backed up. But we'll be done 11 for sure in it. Even if they don't come get them, I know they'll be in the pile, so we'll be, you know, just say there's 2 there. We'll be done 12. So when we were in this set right here, we were doing 8 loads a day. Now, granted, the only thing that's the same out here, ooh, they're lightning now. Since the last time we was here is Matthew and the equipment. That's the only thing that's the same anymore. There we go. So when we were over here doing, I mean, the exact same wood, we was barely doing 8 loads a day. And over here, the wood's all right. It's about the same as what was over there. It may be a touch better back there in the back or front, however you want to say it. But all this along that SMZ down there, y'all can see where it gets real dark. I don't know if y'all can see that one real tall tree over there. That's a big old cypress tree standing up there in the middle of that swamp. But all this back this way, that was some trashy stuff. I mean, we was gonna go all the way up to what, 40 on the back of some of them trucks this morning. It's some pretty trashy stuff, but I think we got us a pretty good click figured out.
This last load,
Yeah, last load that left, it had 3940 on the back, somewhere in there. So it's we've got a pretty good click figured out. Y'all got to watch us from a couple different angles today, so yeah. But we'll wrap this video up before the rain gets here. And
it looks like radar. It could be a monsoon.
yeah, it's probably gonna be a monsoon. I don't know if y'all can see, y'all should be able to see the transition from when there's wavy clouds to to those bluish gray clouds back there? That's the rain. It's right there. It's fixing to be here. And we're gonna go hide back in our machines and see what happens the rest of this evening. Pile up some more wood, and we're gonna call her a day on the video though. But anyway, guys, y'all go down below and subscribe and comment and like the video, all that good stuff. And yeah, hopefully the way the tables are turning here in the past couple of days, I know Texas is opening back up. There's lots of y'all starting to get to go back to work, and we're gonna start getting back to kind of some normal life stuff, racing and whatnot, hopefully soon. So anyway, like I said, thank y'all for the support, and make sure you go subscribe for me if you're not already. And until tomorrow, we'll catch y'all next time. Show y'all the radar. Let it finish loading. That's pretty well the whole state of Louisiana. Where that blue dot right there? She's coming. Batten down the hatches, Batman. It's getting dark. It's getting dark.